Hey everyone, guess what? Bassmaster did it again. They disqualified another elite angler for the no information rule. This time it was Logan Latuso. He failed a polygraph after Lake Tenkiller, and for the no information rule, I guess he was on a public forum and got some information, but he failed it. He appealed it. They gave him another polygraph. He failed that one too, so he was disqualified and fined an unknown amount. I'm not sure what the amount was. I'll put a link to the Bassmaster article in the description below. So anyway, he was disqualified for breaking the no information rule, and he placed 9th in that tournament. After this, he lost those points. He had to pay a fine. Plus, he's probably going to have a very difficult time, if he's going to be able to at all, qualify for next year's Elite Series. He was in the 60-somethings in AOI points, which, from what I understand, if you're 70 and above, you're automatically qualified for next year's events. This dropped him down to 88 in AOI, which now, with 2 events left, I highly doubt he's going to be able to make that up and get there. So this was a career-destroying decision. Now, this is my thoughts. No one knows the facts, really. We don't know. But if he did go on a public forum and get information, what is really the big deal? It's public information. He's not gaining advantage over any other angler that can't go on that same public format and get the same information. Bassmaster, I think, is just purposely creating this drama to bring attention to itself because their viewership is going down. This is the 3rd angler this year. You first had Scott Martin, then Matt Herron, and now Logan Latuso that have been disqualified. 2 of them already left this series. Logan will probably not be able to requalify for next year. So what's going on, Bass? I mean, it seems like they're really going overboard with these polygraphs and the no information rule, because all 3 of these guys, that's the only violations they had. Logan said he failed the polygraph because he gathered information off a public forum about fishing at Lake Tenkiller. Now, okay, he failed a polygraph, so they gave him another one after he appealed it. He failed it again. 1, how reliable are polygraphs? And 2, are there circumstances that maybe the tournament director and Bass officials could have looked at and said, wait, no, this is well within public information. He wasn't breaking any infractions. No reason to disqualify him and ruin his career. But they didn't do that. They just said, screw it. We're going to disqualify him. We're going to go from there. The thing is, these elite pros asked for more polygraphs. They want it more. They want it more random so they could try to get rid of the cheating. I didn't know that the cheating was that bad that they needed to do this, but it seems like whatever the pros asked for ends up biting them in the ass. They're getting more polygraphs now because they asked for them. Well, a couple years ago, they asked for them to eliminate the entry fees into each event. Yeah, great. They don't have to pay entry fees. But if you look at the winning money now, you get $100,000 for first place, then it drops down to 20 or 10, and then after that, it's pretty much nothing. You get 7,000 down to 11th or something. I don't know the exact numbers. You can look it up on Bass itself, but their money isn't there anymore. So what did they get? I don't know if these guys just need to stop complaining and just fish. It's just ridiculous. I mean, it seems to me that the veterans wanted the no information rule years and years ago because the rookies coming in seemed to have an advantage because they didn't have families, they didn't have major jobs or anything, so they could spend their entire life dedicated to fishing, learning fishing, going to these lakes, traveling, fishing these lakes, and learn as much as they possibly can to gain an advantage to compete against the pros that have been competing for 20 plus years. Well, the pros didn't like that, so they got together and they wanted this no information rule. There, now the pros had an advantage over the young ones coming in because they had 20 years experience fishing these lakes, talking to guides, talking to their buddies. They knew how to fish these lakes. So therefore, the rookies coming in no longer had an advantage. They couldn't even compete. Then comes along forward-facing sonar. Once again, the rookies can compete. They can go out and fish where these older guys that weren't using forward-facing sonar could fish offshore. They could locate fish, and they could attack schools that weren't being attacked before, and they could dominate these tournaments. Well, these veterans that can't handle it, didn't want to use the new technology, had to try to get this banned and start bitching about this too. It seems like what Bass should do is start trying to eliminate these older has-been anglers that people are kind of getting sick of watching, and bring up a newer class and have it a little bit more exciting than this. It just seems now that the older anglers that have been in here forever are just becoming a bunch of whiny crybaby bitches. Just frickin' fish. If you don't want to use forward-facing sonar, then don't. If you don't know how to use the internet to go look what fishing conditions are on a lake, then don't. I don't understand why you can go fish a lake that's right next to one of the lakes that's on the schedule, but you can't fish that lake. Fishing's going to be about the same. I don't know. Well, that's all the rant I have about this. I just want to let everyone know that another bass angler out of the Elite Series has been disqualified, and most likely his career destroyed because of this no information rule. Good job, Bass. You guys are really doing an outstanding job. Really proud of you. All right, that's all I got for tonight. I don't watch Bass anymore. I haven't really paid attention. I saw there was a post about Logan Latuso getting disqualified, so I did some research, looked into it, and decided I need to post again because this is the third one this year. Bass has just gone downhill. So sick of them. It's ridiculous. So this is nice and short. Just wanted to let you know my feelings. If you like it, then please like, subscribe. I appreciate all your support. Thank you. Have a good night.